But just in places like Atlanta, they don't have the trucks and things that we have. So
No,
makes
exactly.
you grateful that those states are heading down to help.
Yeah, for sure. And we know back here at home, we've been tracking the snow totals. I know around 4 o'clock when I first came in, I just measured in the parking lot, a little bit less than 4 inches. Where are we at now?
Probably over 4. And it really depends on where you are, because we've seen reports in upwards of 7 inches in some of our southernmost counties. Around the Indy Metro, it's been closer to 4, a little bit above that now. And as we take it out to our drive cam, you can see it's just constantly coming down. Visibility is low. These secondary streets, I think it's going to take days.
I can see that.
To get all of this cleared off. And so it's just going to be one of those situations where the snow's falling now, and even with crews actively out there, they're just not going to be able to keep up with the snow that is currently falling. So let's talk about some of these snow reports that we've already seen come in, and these are official reports that are being submitted from emergency management offices across the area into our local National Weather Service office. And I'll tell you, as these are coming in by the hour, at about 3 o'clock this morning, the National Weather Service had for a storm total picked up about 3.2 inches. The very next hour, up to 4.3. So we are awaiting the 6 a.m. update from the Weather Service, but that's nearly an inch per hour. So pretty significant there. Rushville just had a snow report of 5.3 inches, 7 inches in Greensburg, 7.5 down in Bloomington. That 6-inch report from Vincennes was about 2 o'clock this morning. So that is likely significantly higher at this point. So we're just getting started for many spots. We're about probably halfway to where we're going to ultimately end up. As far as our snowfall potential, really haven't adjusted this much from when we talked yesterday. Still thinking the swath here along the I-70 corridor and just north in that 8 to 12 inch zone that includes the Indianapolis metro. But we did lift this 12 to 14 inch line just a little farther to the north to now encompass places like Shelbyville, down to Columbus, Bloomington. You were already in that zone, but now kind of approaching that Richmond area. In fact, we've been watching a heavy snow burst over near Richmond. We'll get to the radar in a second, but I just wanted to kind of show you what things are looking like around the Indy Metro. This is the east side. This is 465 at I-70, main thoroughfare, completely snow covered, likely to remain that way as well. Circled, I've got this band, and as you can see, this darker blue, we're going to see these set up throughout the course of the day. Underneath these darker blues on radar is where snowfall rates will likely intensify to 1 inch to perhaps 1.5 inches per hour. Very heavy snow leading to those quick whiteout conditions. Visibility will become a concern, as well as really starting to see some of that snowfall stack up from a totals standpoint. And you can see some of these darker blues. I mean, they go all the way back to Bloomington, up into Owen County, now into Morgan County, as well as Hendricks County. So these are going to be possible for everybody here in Central Indiana, but the better odds of more frequent heavy snow bands will be closer to this freezing line. We think closer to the Ohio River. Still pockets of some very heavy snow developing to our southwest, all along this area of low pressure, lifting in our direction. So this is going to just continue to fill in as the day plays out. So as far as what you need to know for today, it's happening now, the steadiest and the heaviest of the snowfall, with the worsening travel conditions as we speak, and a bulk of that accumulation is going to continue to fall this morning into the afternoon, wrapping up around 6 p.m. But even once the widespread heavy snow wraps up, we're going to see some lingering light snow showers into Monday. The wind will start to increase a little bit this afternoon into Monday, and that bitterly cold air will then settle in as well. So we're going to have some challenges associated with this storm system ongoing today, tomorrow as well. Right now, downtown Indy, as the roads are now covered, and they have been for several hours at this point, we are currently sitting at 9 degrees, a wind chill of 7 below. We're not going to see much in the way of an adjustment temperature-wise. We're going to hold steady in that 10 to 15 degree zone, which means that very cold air is in place. And that's going to have an impact on the texture of the snow. This is going to be a very fine, kind of dusty snow. So once the wind starts to increase later today, I think we're going to see a blowing and drifting situation set up. This takes us through 10 a.m. Now we'll take you through about noon. Notice those heavier bands still going to be with us at this point, 2 o'clock. And then eventually, as we get closer to 6 p.m., this will start to exit from west to east. And then as the snow moves out, that colder air will then settle in. Again, we're going to see those very strong wind gusts set up. 25 to 30 miles per hour possible through this afternoon. We've added a couple of our weather impact alert days to the 7-day forecast, taking us all the way through Thursday, because check out some of those overnight low temperatures. I mean, we're talking an air temperature of 10 below Wednesday morning. Not much better Thursday morning, 7 below. Not talking heavy snow or a major impactful weather system, but Sean, it's this prolonged cold that we're going to be dealing with for several days now.
Yeah, and you mentioned it. There's several areas we believe, especially south of 70, that will have some issues going well into the week here. I want to give you some numbers from the state police from overnight. Crash numbers, 78 crashes, 10 with injuries, had 16 slide-offs, and 27 motorist assists. We will see how those numbers proceed throughout the day. Now, this is a very fluid map, the travel advisory map here. A couple of counties added to travel warnings. Morgan as well as Owen counties. We've been getting some reports of a lot of slide-offs on 70 at the Monrovia exit. Decatur County in a travel warning had a 7-inch snow report already from someone on Twitter. This is I-70 in Morgan County. I mean, you can see snow covered, and that's going to be really the theme. And we'll give you one more camera view here. We'll go from 70 there on Morgan County. This is I-65 in Johnson County. Let the games begin. Much more snow, much more coverage. Stay with us.